Hey, it's Yazaki Wolf, and continuing on from our last video, we are going to go into today how to party. Do you like to party? I like to party. Sure, why not? Actually, usually I don't like to party. I'm usually a solo player, but in this game lately, I've been enjoying the party system, and I think part of it is because of the different approach that Japan does to partying, as opposed to Western games. I actually enjoyed partying a bit in FF14 as well, although I didn't play that as much as I've played this so far. But let's see here. Well, so for partying, yes. First thing you could do is if you go to your escape menu, I'm going to be generally talking about keyboard and mouse. You can also play as the controllers, but so the controls may be a little different in that case. So let's see here. Where was it? I have a yeah, here it is. It's in party. It's like I guess the middle one here. We go down to quick party here. It's 3 from the top. So we got player search, party, party management, and then quick party. So we go to quick party, and let's see here. We have 3 options. We could look for someone to help us with our main quest, or we could look for someone to Listonia News. Well, I'll go into what that is later. But you have main quest, Listonia News, or area de Asobu, area. So main quest, Listonia News, or area. So what's the difference there? So main quest would be your red quest. So let's say you run into a quest that you just can't pass. You're like, okay, I need help with this. Then you go to quick party, main quest, and you could queue for your main quest. Listonia News. Listonia News is just like a listing of all the interesting quests that are available, and so this is just to like look at that news and pick a quest. And then area is like I mentioned earlier in the game, there's a number of areas in my last video. There's a number of areas in the game, so this is to just play in that area. So let's see here, which one? Let's take a look at area real quick. So here you have 2 options here that you could either check or uncheck. One is to make sure that you have it. The top one is to make sure you have a job balance. The second one is to have a level balance. Generally, if you uncheck both of these, you're going to have a very quick queue, but if you have both of them checked, it's going to take longer. It's just more the more restrictions you put on, the longer it's going to take to get your party ready. And then here you pick which area you want to play in. So generally, say if you did your main quest until you got to like the Misrue Forest, and then you need to level up in that area before you continue your main quest. You come here, pick the area Misrue Forest, and just find a party of people to just hang out in that area. I imagine if you don't speak Japanese, this may be a little bit hard to figure out which one's which. I mean, maybe you could take notes or something, but maybe a little easier. So the easiest quick party, I think, is the Listonia News one. So let's go click on that. So Listonia News, here we have a very nice UI that shows us a bunch of quests we can do. And these on the left side, they're organized by area, so you can pick the area, and then so like let's see here's the Misrue Forest again, and we click here and look at what quests are available in that area, and try to find something that's like close to your level. Actually, I think I'm gonna switch classes because I already showed you the hunter in my last video, so I'm gonna switch to the seeker class just to show you a little bit different gameplay. So as I mentioned before, to switch classes, you go over to this guy, Archibald, and let's go ahead and click the first option, jobs, and here we go, my seeker. Although I am in a level 30 plus server, so maybe this might be harder to find a party, but I don't know, who knows, we'll see. And of course, I don't have enough room in my inventory. This is the big negative of this game, just the inventory management. Apparently they're going to add another tab of inventory in the next patch, but yeah, I'm gonna need a second to get rid of some of these, or to sell or get rid of or organize some of these items. And just real quick, one more time, this is an example of how they really weren't thinking of the experience of this for a computer user, or like mouse and keyboard. So I want to sell these items. I have 2 of them. I click on it, and for 2 it's not so bad. But so instead of it just being like other games where you can just get to a sell option and then just right click everything you want to sell, you have to click on it, then go down to this option here, which is sell. The top one is to put it in your bag. to send it to your item bag neocooter. Oh yeah, so this is to put all of it in your bag. This is to put like a certain amount in your bag. This is to sell it. This is to throw it out, and this is to just pick it up. I don't know why we just pick it up. I guess to move it. All right, there we go. Anyways, so we go here to sell, and now here I can't just. There's no like sell all option. I have to click in here, and I can't. The other thing is I can't type like how much I want. Oh, wait, I can now. Awesome! All right, awesome, cool. Yeah, so they just had the season 1.1 update. Before you couldn't type, and it drove me crazy. It's like this is so stupid that I can't just type how much I want. Okay, so they fixed that. Okay, good. Props, Capcom. Good job. But yeah, but still, there isn't just like a sell all option, and there's still just way too many clicks for every action. It's like, so if you have, let me get a number of things ready that I want to sell, so I can show you what I mean. Okay, I picked out 4 items I want to sell. This one, this one, this one, and this one. And so the first thing is like, if it was like Diablo or something, to organize this, I would just like pick this up, drag it, drop it over there, pick this up, drag it, drop over there, then pick this up, drag it, drop over there, so that I would have all 4 things lined up. I can't do that. I can't drag and drop. I have to click, go down to pick up, move it up here, click, then click this, go down to pick up, click again to pick it up, move it down there. There's just so many fucking clicks. You know, if it was like Diablo or any other like computer game, it would just be like done. But here it's 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks every time. You know, and so there's this one, and this one, and. So another thing, if it was Diablo or something, to sell these, like even like Path of Exile, I'd do like shift click, like shift click, done, or right click, or whatever, and it would be done. But in order to sell these in this, I have to go. All right, so this one, go down to sell. Okay, click. So just count how many clicks we have. So we have go to it, click again the second time. Click a third time. Okay. Can I move this now? No. So I have to click here again a 4th time. And just to sell all of them, I'm going to hit down once. Okay, twice. So now it's at the max. And hit enter. So now I got the max. So that was like 4 clicks, I think, and then a number of other actions in between there. And now go down here and click on sell. And then go over here to yes and click again. In Diablo, in Guild Wars 2, in WoW, in any other computer game, that would have been done in 1, maybe 2 clicks. There was at least 6 clicks there, and that's not even including the having to like put in the number. Like this one, I have 19 of these, so I have to click here, click a second time, third time, okay, 4th time. There's no sell all option, so if I were to do it all by clicks, let's say if we're not going to use the keyboard, so if I go this way, it'd be 19 clicks, so that's going to be too much. So I'm going to go this way. So let's see, we were at 4 clicks, right? So here, oh, I can't go back that way. Okay, so I can't do it by clicks. So I can't click. I have to put down my mouse. There's no option to not use my mouse unless I want to do 19 clicks. So click here. That's my 5th click. Now press down once, down twice, so it's 99. All right. Now hit oh wait, okay. So I guess another thing I can do, I can just type 99. Okay, there we go. We'll just click once and then click the 5th time, then type 99, then hit enter. Okay, so now we're at 19. All right. Now 6th click, 7th click, 7 clicks and typing 99 for everything you want to sell. This is not good UX. I'm sorry. Like, game designers, take note. And Capcom, if I probably should do this in a Japanese video just to increase the chances of you watching this, but yeah, that's not good UX. Please fix this in a patch. Like, have like an option to sell all. Allow you to drag and drop. Why can I not drag and drop? I can understand if doing this action did something else, so that you would need to have a separate action to drag and drop. But look, click, drag, drop. It doesn't do anything. Make it do something. Make it drag and drop. Very simple. yeah, so I'm sorry for that rant. We weren't supposed to be going about UI in this video, but just please Capcom fix this, because I really do like this game. I really am enjoying it, and I highly recommend playing it for anyone that gets a chance to play it. And if they do bring it overseas, please do. But yeah, Capcom, if you do bring this overseas, if you do localize it, these like fix the UI for computer, for a mouse and keyboard. Think about what it's like using this with a mouse and a keyboard. And I mean, even with the controller, I mean, like with the controller, I'd have to move over to here, click it once, move down. Like controller's even worse. I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I have to click down. Have to click here again. Have to click on. I have to click here. Have to click down twice. Enter. That's a lot of steps. What did I sell? Was I supposed to sell that? Probably. Okay, but anyways, yeah, okay. So moving on. Okay, rant over. Okay, that should have cleared up my inventory enough. You know, when I went to school here, I had a friend who actually ended up going to Capcom, going to work at Capcom. Really wish I still had his number. I'd like to find out if he actually helped work on this at all. That'd be really cool if he did. But let's see, what was I doing? Yep, so changing jobs. Your job, seeker. Let's go. All right. So I just switched my job. Now I'm a seeker, and it's gonna have, like I mentioned earlier, the jobs have very different like experiences. So I'll show you how they really made a very different type of system for each character. I should probably point out that I didn't play any of the old Dragon's Dogma series, so I'm completely fresh in this. So maybe they just took like the actual like fighting systems from Dragon's Dogma. I don't know, but all right. So we were gonna make a team, party, right? So I have a shortcut key, so I'm just going to hit that, bring up our Listania news. And so the very top, like if you don't want to have to worry about going through like which area you want to go to, I mean there may be cases where you're in like, I mean even if you don't speak Japanese, it's pretty simple. The first is basically an order. The first area you encounter going through your main quest is the second one. And then this is the second area, third area, fourth area, and you just go down there. So as you're playing through the game, you can just find the area that you're in and find quests there. And it's also good to note because a couple people that I was talking to at work, actually Japanese people, so this is not a language thing, were at first they didn't realize that there's more than one quest. They're like, oh, Haida only has a level 9 quest. Okay, Bria has a level 14 quest. Monsieur has a level 19. But actually, if you click on it once, you then can there's more quests inside that category. So there's a number of quests for each area. But yeah, so what I was saying, if another thing that the very top is Honjitsu no Party Bonus. This is the bonus party bonus party bonus quests. So here we can have these are the quests that you get some type of bonus. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the bonus is. I'm sure they explain it in the tutorial sometimes, but you know, sometimes I lose patience and I skip ahead. But all I know is there's some type of bonus, so I'm assuming that there's an extra motivation for people to play these quests. So generally, these quests have a faster queue. So let's go ahead and look in here. I am level 20 with my Seeker, so let's try to find something near that level, or maybe a little above even. The 21 was pretty good. Yeah, let's go back to that 21. So here's a level 21, and we have two options here. The first one on top is to transport to the nearest area to it. The bottom one is your quick party. This is blanked out, which means it's probably something that I don't have in my why can I not do this? My Shoten. Yeah, it's not one of my registered things, so it's blacked out for me. But yeah, so quick party down here. That's how you access the quick party. So let's click here, and now we have the same option we mentioned earlier. Job balance, level balance. Level 20 is probably not going to be too difficult, so I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of both of these. Any job is fine, any level is fine. Once again, the Holy Trinity in this is not as essential as it is in other games, so we'll go ahead and get rid of both those. And then here, the left side is kette. That's to say okay. Cancel is the right. For those of you who aren't actually playing the game, maybe you don't want me to go into that much detail about like the actual UI and stuff, but I kind of wanted it to be a guide for people who do end up playing the game as well. So we go ahead. We already did that, and now in the top you'll see it says Quick Party. So we're gonna wait for that to ping, And while we're doing that, what else can I show you? Let's see here. I think I've showed you pretty much everything that's important in the town. The only other thing is the craft area. Let's see here if I can show you that real quick. Jump! Wee-hoo! Right, come on. You're messing up my flow here. Okay, so these big doors is your craft room. It's pretty hard to miss. It's just right smack in the middle of the town. And you go in here and you will have your crafting area. And this is the reason why I actually don't go to the southern part of the town at all, because pretty much everything you need is right here. This girl is the girl you talk to set up crafting. So the top one is item Shosan? Seijo? I forgot how to pronounce it, how to say it. But anyways, this is to make new items, and it's a pretty simple crafting system. You know, you just kind of scroll down, see what you can make. So see if this current person uses daggers. So you see here, these are the ones I've made before. So I know I already have those in my inventory, and I can scroll down and see if I can make something else. It doesn't look like it. But yeah, my current, you make these with your pawns. So my pawn has a crafting level of 13, so I can make anything up to level 13 if I have the supplies for it. So this, go ahead, click on the stiletto. Since it's a highlight, it means I already have all the supplies for it. But if I didn't, you could look here and see. Okay, well, I'm missing these two. I'm missing the arm of an ant, or not arm, the branch of an ant. Arm, branch, same thing for an ant, I guess. And I need some ingot of some kind of metal. And I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit difficult for this with the language barrier to like look up for those particular items. But I guess if you just kind of like just kind of gather whatever you can and just see what unlocks here, it's pretty easy to just kind of click here and use it. And I didn't realize this at first, but if I hit Control, I can actually scroll through and get other information about like what exactly the stats are going to be and if it's going to be stronger than what I have or not. At first, I didn't see that, and I thought that was like kind of like, what? Like I can't see if it's going to be stronger or not before I make it, but you can. You just have to click through here. It's Control on the keyboard. I'm not sure what it is with the controller. And yeah, these used to be the strongest. These used to be the strongest weapons, and I was getting ready to make my level 40 bow for my hunter. Like I have this one almost ready. I think that's like 38, and then I think this is 40. But yeah, with the new update they added a whole bunch more. So I imagine by the time this comes to America, there's probably gonna be a lot more than this maybe. But yeah, and then here's your armor, expendable thing. What do you call it? Combustible? Not combustible. Do you call them combustible items? Items that you... Wait, okay, let's just go ahead and craft something. Alright, so I'm going to make some ingot, because why not? And it gives my pawn some experience points, and ingot's always useful. Even if you're not going to use it, you could sell it for a pretty good price. And this is my leader, this is my assistant, and here we go. We're going to craft. And now this is kind of different than most other games. You have to make one at a time, and each thing you make takes time. So right now it's going to take 7 minutes to make that one thing. So it's not like Guild Wars 2 or some other games that I've played where you can just like make like 20 or 100 of one item like that, where it just like it goes ding 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 done. You know, no, like even the simplest items here take like 4 minutes or so. So anyways, but that's crafting. And in here we have one of these boxes again, which we can use for equipping and all that other cool stuff. And then over here we have the Bazaar! Bazaar! Okay, so in the Bazaar you can sell things. So this is a bunch of stuff I sold yesterday. Get that, alright. And you, so I have to wait 9 hours, I think? Yeah, I have to wait 9 hours before I can sell anything else, because it's kind of limited that way. If you if you pay for the subscription, it's not really a subscription. You basically you pay for a passport course, which it's about $15. And I don't know what it would be when it releases in America. I mean, the whole pay system could change if it releases in America. So don't quote me on any of this. But as it is right now, you pay about $15 to just unlock all these like various convenience things, like being able, like you'll have like 2 or 3 more spots here that you can sell more things at once. And I think that's about it. You get more convenience in that you have more of these boxes throughout the world that you can use, more of these banks. The cost for travel decreases a little bit. The passport itself, oh, you also get more inventory space. That's the big thing. Yeah, you get a lot more inventory space. That's actually why I'm probably gonna get that to just have a little bit more inventory space, but that's gonna the thing that kind of irks me a little bit is that in Guild Wars 2 and other games, you pay once and it unlocks like a little bit of inventory, and you just keep paying to unlock more, and it's unlocked forever. In this, it's a monthly thing, and it's just it doesn't feel quite right with me. But I think I'm enjoying the game. I think I'll play it for like another month or so before I start trying out some other games. So I'm probably going to get like a month pass, and then also in addition to those month passes, you also get you can also buy like 3-hour experience bonuses, which are which is kind of cool to me, because that means that like, if you're gonna play this one day, you could pay like $5 or something to just get like extra XP for that time that you're playing. Oh, also Bazaar, you could also buy stuff. I forgot to tell you that. So here, Bazaar. Konyu. Yeah, so here you could search for whatever you're looking for, like I don't know. If this is, you probably would need to know Japanese if you were going to do this, but like if you were looking for like the Griffin's fangs or something, you go here and be like, I wonder how much it's selling for right now. 14,000. It's going down in price. Yep, because of the new thing. I used to sell these for like 30,000, I think. But anyways, so the quick party seems to be taking a little long, because I went into a level 30 plus server, and then I queued for a level 20 quest, so that was probably a bad idea. So I'm gonna switch servers real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I switched to level 15 to 30 server so that it would be more appropriate for this quest, and hopefully it won't take as long now. So let's see how long it takes. Kete, we got our quick party ready. All right. So the next thing I could show you in the town while we're waiting, and I should also mention that this is unusually long. Usually when I party at night, it seems to be almost instantaneous. I think it could be partly because it's in the afternoon right now, and there may not be as many people getting in parties at the moment. But so that if you go to the very far end, this is where the white dragon relies, and what you can do here is you can unlock different like passive abilities. You collect things called blood orbs, and blood orbs are collected by any monster that appears purple in the game, basically. Then so right now I have 57 blood orbs, and I can unlock various skills here. The ones in the middle are unlocked by your total level, so this kind of is related to being able to play any job class, because the more job classes you play, the more things you level up, the more of these middle column you can unlock and get new skills. This also like will allow you to like get another pawn and like increase your inventory space to some extent as well. And then if you unlock everything, then you can, this one on the top, you have to unlock everything around it to get that one. So I'm kind of skipping that for the time being and kind of moving up, try to focus more on what I want, because like I don't use magic users, and I didn't really. Oh, it sounds like the party's ready. So, but anyways, yeah. So from here you have 57. You could pick what you want and kind of unlock different skills here. It's like a interesting like skill tree type thing. But okay. Oh, that was my imagination. Damn it! Ah! I thought I heard the sound of the quick party like being ready, but I guess it was my imagination. All right. Well, I'll let you know when the party's ready. Okay, my quick party came up, so you hit escape on the oh, I have to click. Sorry, I only had 2 seconds left. But anyways, yeah, it's the very top option is to say you're ready. I think underneath that is to say that you're not ready, possibly. But okay, so here we are. It transports you back to the main town, and now you're partied up with 4 other members. It looks like the leader for this one is Geraruto. Is that like the Japanese way to say the main character for Witcher? I don't know. But anyway, so you have like voice command things you could say. So like here I say Yoroshiku onegaishimasu to start the to just kind of give your opening aisatsu. So it's kind of, I'll go into this a little bit later, but I kind of like the Japanese the Japanese games. They're very it's very like quick to just get into a party and like greet everyone and then get out real easily. There isn't as much like having to type and be like, okay, what are we doing now and stuff. A lot of the expressions are automatic voice commands, which I guess isn't a big thing for you if you don't speak Japanese, because you probably wouldn't be able to like necessarily navigate which commands you want to use. But if you do want to mess with the Japanese a little bit, there's just interesting phrases that you can like just automatically have your character say, like "Yoroshiku onegaishimasu," which is like your beginning greetings, and when you're finished you say "Otsukaresama deshita," which is like good job everybody, and then you could say "Arigato" when you die. You could when someone helps you, when someone reses you, not when you die. Like, thank you for letting me die. No. But yeah, so it's just an interesting, like, it has a very much different feel. People don't type that much because I think the majority of people are playing on a PlayStation, so a lot of it is made that way where it's made for you to be able to communicate without having to type. It's kind of similar to like when you're playing. I don't know if you've played Smite at all, but when you play Smite, you have like the VAM like type commands that you could do to like just say like oh, the enemy is missing, be right back, and that type of stuff without actually having to type it out. And they implement a lot of those same type of things. So here we are, we're in the party, and in this it doesn't. So partying for the quest, unlike FF14, it doesn't automatically transport you to the area of the quest. You still have to travel there on your own with your party. That doesn't make sense. You still have to travel there with your party. So here I am with everyone running over there, and you have to watch your stamina when you're running, because if you run, I'm gonna do it on purpose right now. If you run too far, see how she starts getting tired? Oh, it's too much. I can't take it. Oh, it's over. So if you don't watch your stamina, you'll end up like this. And right now it was no big deal, but in the middle of a battle, if you end up like that, not good. So you kind of have to watch your stamina while you're. Basically, any skill that you use takes stamina, and just running even takes stamina. So it's just something you kind of learn to watch. Damn, everybody's running ahead. I'm talking too much. All right, let's see here. So I am a seeker, so you'll see a very different type of combat now. It won't be like. It's not like the archer where I'm doing long range attacks. It's very much up in their face. A lot of like jumping and like aerial type stuff too. Oh, not that way, this way. I hate these types of parties. So you know, since I'm playing with like completely random people, it's kind of a different experience each time. I tend to be the kind of person that likes taking it slow and killing everything in my path. I'm not really big on these parties. Just run the whole way there until the end. Like I don't know. It's boring to me to spend the majority of the time just running. But and also because of the stamina too, it's kind of like you have to watch that. But anyways, hopefully we'll get to some more interesting gameplay to show you than me just running through a dungeon. Like, look at all this. Look at the cool. Look at how cool the dungeon looks, guys. So are we gonna kill this guy? I think so. Alright, cool. So we're gonna kill this guy. That's cool. So Seeker, he throws ropes, and then like to pull himself up. It's actually kind of a little bit difficult, but you have to run, and then I have to catch at the right time to like land on top of him. I guess I could just run on top of him either. Right. So I get on top of him. Now I'm gonna just start like, slashing his neck as much as I can. And yeah, the level 20 quest was just not popping, so I ended up queuing for a level 30 quest. So I am very much under-leveled for this. I'm 10 levels below, which can hurt a lot in this. But like I said before, it's a skill-based game, so as long as I'm careful and don't like die too much, and don't get hit, maybe I'll be okay. Okay, let's see. I'm on top of him now. See, I don't know if you noticed right there. I kind of actually, I forgot to turn my torch on. It's kind of dark. Yeah, let me get off of here and put my torch on. So F10, there we go. So now I got my torch up, so it's a little bit brighter. But yeah, so we take our rope, fly up there, get on top of him. He's in the angry mode, so let's wear his stamina down. And see the difference? It's not me alone, everyone's on top of him. This is why I like playing with a party in this game, even though I'm generally a solo player. Oops, I forgot. I shouldn't have jumped off. I'm used to jumping off because with the archer I start shooting him, but with this girl, with the seeker, it's better just stay on top until he falls down. Now he's down, so now I'm gonna start just slashing him up. Slash, 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 slash. Yeah, so with a party, it's much smoother because everyone else is pulling their weight. When you're, especially in this case, we have one level 41 guy, so that helps a lot. But like, yeah, with just the pawns, it can take a long time sometimes. Okay, come on, get back on top of him. Come on, get out there. Why am I missing? All right, there we go. Trust me, I usually would be a little bit more skilled. It's been a while since I played my Seeker, so. But yeah, I like both. I like the experience from both the classes. And there I go jumping off again because I'm used to my hunter. All right, here we go. Yeah, I've liked both the classes I've played. It just really has like a different kind of feel, so it's hard to say like what one class is better than the other. All right, so I don't know. Are we gonna go further, guys, or are we done? Let's see. Looks like maybe we're going a little further. Okay, or maybe not. I don't know. People are splitting up. Yeah, that's another thing that's kind of different about Japanese gamers. They don't really talk that much. And I mean that could be back to the whole thing about not oh okay, the leader's gone. So I'm gonna say my otsukaresama deshita, and then I'm gonna leave the party. So I go here to party, cut a new hitter. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. I wonder if I can find a more interesting quest for you guys, but I'm going to show you a little bit more of the Seeker, and then I'll try to find a more interesting quest. And I'll go back to my hunter and show you something more interesting after that. But yeah, let's go ahead and just walk outside with my Seeker so I can show you some of the Seeker's moves. Okay, one more little side note before I show you more of the hunter. I'm sorry, the Seeker. So when you there's these kind of like mini town hall areas, and in every area has one, and it's generally the place where you're gonna resurrect if you die in that area. And there's a rimstone here. So there you'll find an area master. Oh, well, first let me just so this is the inn, right? And I was mentioning earlier how in my other video how you want to generally heal in the main town, because here if you heal here it's 600 gold. In the main town it's 50. So yeah, I never heal at these places. I always heal in the main town. But yeah, so generally it's gonna be in the same area where you resurrect. You look for the area master. It's helpful if you could read Japanese, but see, this is Hayden. He's the area master. I believe. Hold on a second. So each area, as you do quests in that area, you gain points. So let's see if I can show you here. So you get an area. It's called area rank. So right now in this area, I'm rank 7. If I get 690 area points, 6,900 area points, I will go to rank 8. And then once you get to rank 10, you get a special quest to do there, and then you can unlock these different things. Each area rank that you go up, the world will change. There'll be different. The monsters will be a little bit different slightly, and there'll be maybe new areas that you could explore. And they also give you better bonuses. So. These are bonuses that you can get every week. So right here in the upper right hand corner you see the weekly thing here, and it says it's here. So last week I got 7,196 area points in this area, and so because of that I was able to get this area's like marker, these little red items. Those are important for the level 40 items for crafting those. This week I have 4,000. So this week if I stay as it is, I would not get much of anything. I would get crap. So basically, if I want to be able to claim a better item for next week, I would want to kind of bump this up to over 5,000 so I could get this better item down here for crafting. If I could get over 15,000, I could get some really nice items here. But I'm really not I don't like grinding, so I may just ignore that. But yeah, just going back to the crafting thing, how crafting is kind of important in this game because you don't really get new items from doing quests that often. The majority of the time you're going to get your items from crafting. How do I say this? You can get items from your quests, but you can't rely on that necessarily. So you're either going to have to buy them or craft them, and if you buy them, crazy expensive, and you have to like, and there isn't like a market for like people to sell their items. They can sell crafting items, but people cannot sell the actual weapons and like armor. So weapons and armor you have to buy from NPC units. So you have to find the town where they have the NPC. You have to buy it. It's and it's generally gonna be kind of expensive. I mean, I guess it's probably doable. Maybe if you sold all your crafting items, that would give you enough money to do that. So, but yeah, so it seems like they're the way the game's designed. It seems to be encouraging you to craft, and the reason being for that I would surmise is that if you want to craft, you have to get a lot of crafting items, which means that you have to have a lot of inventory space, which means that you'll probably want to spend the money for the passport to get the extra inventory space. So it's part of the monetization. I mean, you can't really blame them. I mean, it's a free game. It's completely free. There's no like level restrictions or anything. The only it's all convenience. So it's just like they just try to make it a little inconvenient for you if you're not paying money. So like I can complain that it's a little inconvenient to not have the inventory space, but they did say that they were going to increase it a little bit. Although I'm betting that they're increasing items too, so that may not make a difference. But yeah, anyways, that's enough of that tangent. If you have any other, if you want more specifics, let me know, and I might make another video. But if not, we'll just leave it there. So, anyways, yeah. So, yeah, this guy, you can check your area ranks in the menu here with let's see here, where was it? I thought it was in here. Oh, world. Okay, area rank. Yep. And let me do that a little slower in case you didn't see. In the world, it's the second one down, area rank. And if any of these are ready to level up, see, they don't level up automatically. You don't just get the points and you automatically level up. You have to go talk to the guy for them to level up. It's similar to like your skill, to unlocking skills and everything else. Just kind of understand that's how this game works. You have to do pretty much anything. It's not going to happen automatically. You have to gather points or whatever, and then bring it to some place, to some guy, and talk and make it happen. So if you are ready to rank up, as of the last update, it seems that there will be a marker above his head. So if you are having trouble finding the guy with the by reading the Japanese area master there, this guy's, his name's Hayden. He's the area master. That's what it says, his title above him. You could just not worry about it and just wait until you have enough points to rank the area up, and you'll be able to see that in that menu I showed you a second ago. I don't have any right now, but if you did have something, there would be like a marker here that shows that it's ready to rank up. It's like an orange like diamond, and then just look for that marker in this area. It'll be above his head, and so you'll know that's the guy you talk to. So yeah, that's the area rank up system, and it's that exists in every area of the game, and it becomes important for unlocking other classes like the Seeker and like the Sorcerer. You have to get to a certain area rank to allow for that area to have the trainer for you, and then you go to the trainer, and then the trainer will proceed to give you a task. And if you want more details about that, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just leave it at that. Okay, here I can just show you a little bit of what the Seeker can do. So the Seeker is more about like fast movements and like jumping around and stuff, and it's a very different experience than any of the other classes, and that's what I was kind of the point I'm trying to make, that all these classes are different experiences. So see here, I could like rope up to him and then like jump in the air and like do like flipping attacks here. I could like slash back and forth like this. I could try and knock him in the... Oh, he's dead already. Okay. I could try and knock him in the air, maybe. Yep. There we go. And then slash him when he gets down. You know, there's just a lot of variety of like movement, and so each class in the game feels really different, and that's just something that I think they did really well. And it kind of gets you in that loop of trying to level up one character. And I don't know how much of an end game there is. It seems like they didn't really, there isn't so much about having end game. It seems like they just release new content often, so that there's like, because I got to level 40 and then all of a sudden now there's level 50 as the cap. So it seems like they just expand the level cap. I don't know how that's gonna I imagine they can't do that forever, but it's only been a couple of months and they already increased the level cap, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, so I'm not sure what the end game is gonna be like, but right now it seems like you just kind of get in that loop of wanting to just make master as many classes as possible, because each class feels very different. It's a very different experience. I would say in general the classes are not as what you call it, customizable as other MMORPGs. There aren't as many skills that you can choose from, and so it seems like every class kind of ends up looking more or less the same when you're. I'm sorry. Everyone playing a certain character of a certain class seems to look more or less the same when they're the same class, but each class itself is separate from the other classes. So, if as just a playing experience, it feels very different each class you're playing. But there isn't as much customization within each class, if that makes any sense. I don't know what happened if I did. So I'm trying to figure out these like some combos because I unlocked a couple new skills like this here. Which one is it? It's this skill. I'm trying to figure out what I could combo with that. Let's see here. What if I did like this and then like wrong button. It was the other button. All right, let's see here. What if I get okay? If I did this and then this. I'm not sure if that did anything. Like a double jump. Did that do anything? Oh, he's invulnerable right now. Yeah, when they go outside of their official area, they become invulnerable until they go back to their original area. It's like okay, let's take a break. Let's relax now. All right, catch your breath. You okay now? You ready? Almost. Okay. Ready? No. All right. Come on. Are we fighting or what? All right. Hey, okay. I guess we're friends now. Oh, okay. Now we're fighting. Okay, good. Now let's go. So double jump. Like, I'm trying to figure out what this does. It's my new skill, and it seems like it's kind of hard to. Oh, does that do a lot of damage? 250. Oh, how much would just regularly attacking do? I'm sorry, this video is getting way too long. Okay, anyways, so that is the Seeker, everybody. You can double jump, which is something you can't do with other classes. It's so once again the point is that you have a lot of variation, and you get into that loop of just wanting to learn every class, and like you just keep getting into that loop of like getting one class to level 40, then trying to get another class to level 40, level 50 now maybe I guess. So, but yeah, that is that. Until next time, if there is any other stuff you want to learn about the game, let me know. Let me know what you think about me doing these videos on Japanese gaming and stuff, and otherwise, I'll probably leave Dragon's Dogma as is and wait until there's another like opportunity that I see where there's a unique like angle that I could bring to a certain game that isn't as available in English on YouTube. So that's all for now. Till next time, yoroshiku.